How to create Trello cards for new notes in OneNote. So if you're using OneNote for maintaining all your task list, or you can say a to-do list, and you want that every time you add a new note here, the same information should be created as a card automatically inside Trello, which is an amazing project management software, then this automation is for you, because here I am going to show you an integration in between OneNote and Trello application. After setting up this integration, you do not have to manually copy the task list of OneNote and import it here or manually create the cards one by one. We are going to sync all the notes with the Trello with the help of an automation software. So if you also want to set this automation for yourself, come with me and I will show you the whole process step by step. So this is my OneNote application and this is the Trello's dashboard, and here I'm going to create a new note in front of you, and you will see how that new note will be created as a card automatically inside Trello. But before that, I will have to build a connection in between OneNote and Trello, and I am going to do that with the help of Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing integration and automation software via which you can easily connect multiple applications and automate your tasks. And you can also reach here by typing pabbly.com/connect. I will also attach this link into my description box. Now, if you are a new user of Pabbly Connect, you'll have to sign up for free, where you will also get free tasks every month in your Pabbly Connect account, that too for free, okay? And using those tasks, you can actually test these kinds of amazing automation, all right? Well, I'm already an existing user of Pabbly Connect, so that is why firstly I have clicked on sign in, then I have clicked on Pabbly Connect access now, and then I have reached to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. And after reaching out to the dashboard, firstly you'll have to click on this blue button, that is create workflow, and simply provide a random name to your workflow, to your automation, okay? So I have pasted the name as when new note is created in OneNote, create card in Trello automatically. Now click on this button, that is create, and after that you will find two boxes in front of you. So these are actually trigger and action. So trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So whenever this happens, do this. Understand with an example also. Let's say whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, then automatically send an email via Gmail application, okay? According to our use case, whenever a new note is created inside OneNote application, automatically create a card inside Trello application, okay? So this is how you need to always select the applications in which you are building an automation, okay? So I am building an automation in this case in between OneNote and Trello, so that is why I have selected the same, and I'm going to do the setup of Trello later. Firstly, I am going to connect to OneNote with the Pabbly Connect, so that firstly we can capture all the OneNote details here, and then with the help of Pabbly Connect only we are going to send the same details to Trello, okay? And here I just have a single trigger event, that is new page in OneNote book, okay? New page in notebook, okay? Now simply click on create, then click on add new connection, click on connect with OneNote, and here you will have to provide the access of your OneNote account application. Alright, so I have provided the access. Now here it is asking me for the permission, so let me click on this yes, and you will see how the authorization will be successful and how OneNote application will be immediately connected with the Pabbly Connect. Now here you can see whatever the notebooks are available inside my OneNote application have started visible here, okay? But in front of you I am going to create a new notebook, okay? So how about I provide the name as video team task, okay? Something related, any random name, okay? I have provided any random name. Now I have clicked on create, and let me click on this refresh button, refresh to fetch new items, and I'm really expecting that new notebook should be visible here, and yes, it is visible. I have selected the same, and in this specific new notebook only I'm going to create a new notes, okay? So let me wait for that. Alright, so here I have this video team task notebook. I will be renaming this particular thing as task for team, okay? You can provide any random name, clicking on OK, and here I will be again renaming this particular page something like daily task for the channel, okay? You can provide anything, and here exactly I am going to define some tasks. So let's say I will have to create a new video on the launch of new app, that is Google Sheets integration. Okay, so as soon as I have this thought in my mind, I have mentioned the very same thing inside my OneNote, and I want that the same thing should be created into the Trello as well, so that my team can access this particular thing, that I have this particular thought, this particular new task in my mind. Okay, so I have provided this particular task, this particular note. Okay, coming back to Pabbly Connect, and I will be clicking on this button save and send test request, and you will see that the title and the description, basically whatever the note I have created here and whatever the page I have created here, the same details will be captured via Pabbly Connect. Okay, so let me show you the details one by one. So here firstly I have the title as the video creation task, and let me show you other details as well. All right, so here we do not have much details, we just have the title of our notebook. Okay, so how I am going to fetch other details? So basically I have received the following IDs. Okay, where is the ID? Here you can see we have this ID. With the help of this ID only I am going to fetch other details as well. Okay, so I am going to click on this plus icon after my notebook application, sorry, OneNote application, and here I will be selecting OneNote once again because I want to fetch other details as well from the OneNote application only, and simply search for the get, and here you will have to search, you will have to select get page details inside your action step. Simply click on connect, and once again you'll have to connect your OneNote application with Pabbly Connect. Well, I will go with the existing connections only because I have made this connection earlier also, so yes, I can use the existing connection. Okay, so it is asking for the ID, and I don't even need to copy this ID and paste it here manually. I'm going to map it, and mapping is very simple inside Pabbly Connect. Simply click on this particular field and you will find the above data here in the drop down. Let me search for that ID, and here you can see this is the ID I will be mapping. I have mapped it. Alright, so clicking on this button, and here you will see how the response will be received, and in that response I have the head title as the daily task for the channel. Okay, so let me check, and yes, I have that page name as daily task for the channel, and in that page I have created a note with the name create a new video on the launch of new app. Okay, so I'll have to check for that detail as well. Okay, and let me scroll down, and here you can see into this div I have the very same note, that is create a new video on the launch of new app, that is Google Sheets integration. Now I have all the details and I can directly send this detail to Trello application. So here I will be clicking on this plus icon, and then I am going to search for the Trello. Okay, so this is the Trello, and just like I have connected OneNote and Pabbly Connect, again I am going to connect Trello and Pabbly Connect. And since I want to create a card, so that is why I have selected that specific action event. Clicking on this button add a new connection, and for the connection it is asking for the username, for the API key, and for the token. So from where you will get these details. Okay, so you will have to read these instructions. Okay, so how about I directly click on this hyperlink, okay, where it is saying that I can actually get my API key. Okay, so coming here and let me check. All right, so here you can see it is clearly written you can manually generate a token. Okay, so clicking on this button, and here simply click on this allow button. Okay, I have clicked on that, and this is how I can actually get the token which I have copied and pasted here. Okay, and it is also asking for the API key, so from where I can get it. So here you can see personal key is provided, it is the API key only, asking for the username. So I'm going to provide the username of my Trello's dashboard. Alright, so I have provided the username as well, clicking on the save, and here you can see Trello is also connected with Pabbly Connect. Okay, now it is asking to choose a board, basically in which particular board you would like to create a card. Okay, so I want to create a card in this Pabbly video team, and since we are connected, whatever the boards are available have started visible here into the Pabbly Connect, and let me select that specific board in which I would like to create a card. And here also in this particular board also I would like to create all the tasks in this video creation task list. Okay, so again I will be selecting the very same thing. Now finally it is asking for the card name and for the card description, which I have already received into my previous step. Okay, so I am going to map this data, and again mapping is very simple. Simply click on this particular field and you will find the above data here in the drop down, and here in the name I am going to provide this title, and in the description description, I am going to provide the details which I have received into this body div section. Okay, so I have provided all the important details. Currently I am leaving all this data blank. Clicking on this button, save and send test request, and you will see how the very same details, basically the response is received here. Going back to my Trello, and here you can see daily task for the channel. If I will open it, here I have the very same description, that is create a new video on the launch of the new app, that is create Google Sheets integration. Okay, so this is how now onwards, every time you are going to add any new note here, the same note will be synced automatically with your Trello's account as well. And for that you will have to create an automation inside this Pabbly Connect just once. After that everything will work in the backend. Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. But here I would like to show you one more interesting twist. Okay, so at the moment currently I have provided a single line note here, but how about I pressed enter and I provide more description, I provide more data here, something like the video should be interesting, it should be made high quality. Assume that I am adding more text into this note. Okay, high quality. And then I will be clicking on this button, save and send test request once again in front of you. Okay, this is the get page details, and instead of showing everything you from the scratch, I will be clicking on this button directly, and you will see that new data will be also fetched here. Okay, here you can see I have that new note as well, that is the video should be interesting, it should be high quality. Okay, so the interesting part is whatever the task I have provided inside my OneNote in two different lines, that data has been received in separated line here, basically in separated divs. Okay, so how you are going to send the data of multiple divs to your Trello account. Okay, so here I will show you two different ways. The first way is very easy. Whenever you want to add the notes inside OneNote application, make sure whenever you are pressing the enter, you press that enter with the help of shift enter. Okay, I have pressed shift enter, and again I am going to add a new line. So how about I provide something like get this video created by that new video creator. Okay, I have provided again a new line here. Let me also correct this spelling, and then I will be clicking on this button, save and send test request once again, and you will see this time I do not have multiple div, that data has come under this one div only. Okay, so either you can add that task only after pressing shift enter, but this is something which everyone is not going to follow. So here I am going to show you a permanent solution for that. Okay, coming back to Pabbly Connect, and doesn't matter that in how many divs you are actually getting your data, you will have to capture this very same data into the advanced format. Okay, so you will have to disable this simple response and enable the advanced format, and clicking on this button, save and send test request, and you will see that the content will be fetched up into the single div only. Here you can see instead of multiple divs, currently I have all the data into the single div which I can directly send to the Trello. But here we have one more small problem, that is we have this extra content as well, that is this extra square bracket and this inverted comma. Okay, so firstly I'll have to remove this thing, and then I'm going to send this data to the Trello. Okay, so how you can remove that? Click on this plus icon, and here I'm going to replace this particular text with the help of text formatter, which is an amazing feature of Pabbly Connect, via which you can perform various kind of operations within your text. Okay, this time I have selected this text parser, with the help of which I'm going to remove that data. Okay, so firstly it is asking that enter the text which you would like to parse. Okay, so I would like to parse this particular div content, basically the description, basically the note. Okay, so again I'm going to map this data, and you must be thinking that what is this mapping which I am repeating again and again. Okay, so whatever the details you are going to map in the fields will be replaced automatically when this automation will work in real time. So that is why I am intentionally mapping the data instead of copying and pasting, or instead of providing the detail manually. Okay, because if I will provide this data manually, that data will remain same. So how this automation is going to work? Okay, so that is why mapping plays a major role inside this automation. Now it is asking the text match after, the text match before. Okay, so I want that it should actually send the data before and after this particular step. Okay, so in this after and before, I'm going to copy and paste the same thing. Okay, so I have added both the things. All right, now I'll be clicking on this button, save and send test request, and you will see the magic that from our content that data has been removed automatically. All right, and the interesting thing is that those extra spaces, extra slash, this new line character has also been removed from the backend itself. Okay, now I think I am ready to send this particular data, but here we have one more interesting twist. We have two more inverted commas inside our text, inside our notes. Okay, so I will have to replace this particular content. I can actually replace this particular data with a space. Okay, so I am going to do that again with the help of text and text formatter feature only. Okay, so let me search for the very same feature once again, and this time instead of selecting the text parser, I will be selecting this replace. Okay, replace text. Okay, here you can see replace text. Click on connect, it will be connected immediately, and here I am going to mention that which particular thing I would like to replace. Okay, so I would like to replace this two inverted comma and this extra comma. Okay, so I have provided the same, that I would like to find this in which particular content, basically into this particular content which I have received from the text formatter. And what you would like to replace here, basically I would like to replace this thing with a space, with a blank. So I am going to copy this particular syntax. Okay, well, instead of blank I will be adding it as the space. Okay, and then I will be clicking on this button, and you will see the magic once again, that we will actually get a nice text which I can now easily send to Pabbly Connect. So how I am going to send this data, instead of mapping the previous data, I will remove this data and then I'm going to map that fresh description. Okay, so I just have got this data from this text formatter feature by Pabbly Connect after replacing that data, and here I have the description. Finally, I'll be clicking on this button, save and send test request, and you will see again a new task, a new card will be created with updated description. Okay, so let me show you. Create a new, well, this is the previous data, and let me show you the updated one. All right, create a new video on the launch of a new app, that is Google Sheets integration. The video should be interesting and it should be high quality. Get this video created by that new video creator. Okay, so this is how you can create this automation. And let me show you the very important thing, that this trigger will work for every 10 minutes. It will work in every 10 minutes. This trigger will check for the new data in every 10 minutes, which means as soon as you're going to add any new data here, Pabbly Connect will fetch this data in every 10 minutes. Okay, so just in case you are not able to see this data into the Trello in real time, do not get bothered. Okay, just wait for few more minutes, or maybe for the 10 minutes, your data will be surely synced with the Trello in few minutes. Okay, I hope everything is understood and you can create this automation very easily inside Pabbly Connect, because I am also going to attach the shareable link of my workflow into the description box. Okay, you just need to click on that particular link and sign up into the Pabbly Connect, and you will be able to clone the very same workflow into your Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.